Okay, it's part 2. So what I was saying was, like, I know that I don't look like Gia Darling and Vanity or Alana Starr, but I always thought that what made me unique and different was my look. And I've had this discussion with transsexuals who seem to think in order to be, to be a transsexual or to be a transsexual porn star, that it's an requirement that I have all these surgeries to fit into some kind of build, to fit into some kind of look. And maybe it would sell more DVDs, or maybe producers would book me more. And even maybe people would take me more serious if I did that. But am I making myself happier by doing that? And that's one of the biggest things that I struggle with. I mean, you have companies like Devil's Films who shoots an amazing DVD. It's a virtual DVD. And when companies in our market come along with great ideas, I want to work with those companies and do those things, because it's a great, not only is it something that's positive in our, showing transsexuals in a more positive note, but it's just a good DVD, and you can't get booked into it because of other people plotting against you. And those group I've always said that my fans are loyal fans, but I also have a group of haters that are more vocal than my fans. So therefore, when you have a group on a gossip board, on a transsexual board, and these producers are only reading those comments, obviously they probably don't think they can sell those DVDs. And I'm proud to say that I'm probably one of the most hardworking and marketing transsexuals in the business. But it doesn't, it's more than porn and sex. It comes down to, how long can I stay in this business having this roller coaster of emotions? Sorry, my cat's in heat and she won't shut up. Because I can go months and be fine, and then go into and go on these boards and read these comments that are so, like, how could someone write that about somebody? Like, you go and it's sad that these people feel that they have some form of entitlement because they purchased a DVD, and I'm one of the 5 or 6 scenes on that DVD, and that they need to go on there. But what amazes me the most is those people that are writing these reviews and talking about me. They take the time to watch my scene, but yet they want to bitch about how deep my voice is, or that I'm heavier than I should be, or all these emotions and things. And I know that I can't bitch too much because I choose to be in those DVDs. But also as a human being, I just don't understand. And all this started coming up when Danielle had her surgery, and I was reading the boards of how mean people were being on the fact that she had chose to go from being an amazing, beautiful transsexual porn star to fulfilling something that no one can understand unless you live that life. I know that that I don't want to have the sex change. And I want to stay in the industry doing what I'm doing. But there has to be a line at some point that I either shut the business completely out and don't take it personal, which is so hard to do, or I start voicing without becoming defensive that these guys don't understand that, it hurts to read that stuff. And that these transsexual companies and porn companies don't give me the same respect that they give the other girls because their sense of beauty outweighs their sense of accomplishment, hard work, and success. And even the companies that sort of give me that respect, I know deep down they don't take me as serious as they do. And you have some very spiteful and mean and cold-hearted girls in this industry who are put on pedestals, and no one, it's because they're pretty or they have a big cock, and it makes no sense. And then you look at the straight side of the industry when you have the Belladonnas and the Jessie Janes and the Kristen, you have all these Tara Patrick and Nina Hartley, and there's such a wide spectrum of how they look. But because we were genetically born men, and we're trying to give this illusion of a female and live our life as a female, that we're all supposed to look one way. I know that I'm tall. I know that my voice is deep. But I also know that when it comes to my industry, when it comes to my work, that I'm a damn hard worker. And I know that I appeal to certain people. So that's the first issue that I've been struggling with today. And another thing is that opportunities in my work, in my industry, come very few, far in between. And it's kind of annoying to watch girls that appeal a certain way. And I know that it's all about making money. But I think we as transsexuals don't support each other enough in our industry. And even as a whole, even when you go to the bar scene and the pageant queens and the drag queens, everybody's always at each other's throat. And I guess that could go over into the straight side too. But I think it's so much more with us, because it's who has the best shoes, who can throw the biggest parties, who has the biggest, transsexual following, who can sell the most DVDs, and it's sad. And I know when I started in the industry that, I didn't have anyone until Joanna Jett, and things happen, and she's back in London, and we don't speak as much. I think that I miss her pep talks, and I don't know why this is bothering me so much. I guess I need to get it off. My gay friends don't understand. My family definitely would not understand, and I decided to do it on YouTube. But I guess that main reason is to reach those people that don't understand me, because they've never taken the time to try to understand me. And I know that our fans will find this, trust, and it'll end up on a gossip board, and there will be people who will discuss it. And I guess I really don't know what I'm trying to accomplish with the video. I just wish that that people would see that I don't expect to be given anything. Because God knows half the girls in our industry that have been given a lot have definitely thrown those nice things away in the wind. I'm not going to mention any names. The girls that have been successful are hard workers, and there's girls that I respect so much, but they don't respect me, and I admire a lot, but because of preconceived notions or, needing to feel superior and lacking something in their own lives, they've pretty much outcast themselves and fought with every other transsexual, and we've all done that. I guess today has been extremely hard, and